Okay, here is my lunch, or meal two, as most of us call it. I'm making sushi. Yes, it sounds complicated. It really is not. First of all, you start off with your rice. You have to use sushi rice because it's sticky. It binds together. So I have boil in the bag sushi rice. It's great because it's portioned out for you already, really. So I just boil the kettle, put some pink salt in some water, boil the rice up for about 16, 20 minutes, depending on how high your water is, or how hot your water is, and then let it cool. And then what you do is you mix rice vinegar. I've got a little packet of rice vinegar here, just because I buy my little sushi packs together. It comes with it comes with seaweed, rice, and wasabi, soy sauce, things like that, and your little rolling mat. So it's a really cool little pack that you can buy together. I'm going to make my macros today from sushi rice, avocado, and tuna. Traditionally sushi is raw fish, but for price, we're going to go with tin tuna. I've just got Tesco's own value brand. It's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with it whatsoever. I mix it with a tiny little bit of light mayonnaise just to help the tuna bind, and then I layer it out and roll it out. So basically all I've done so far is boiled the rice, mix it with a little bit of rice vinegar because it's really lovely taste, let it cool, mash it onto the seaweed, which I've placed on the little rolling mat on a chopping board. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put the filling on. Okay, so what you have to do really is lay the filling down the middle. My sushi tastes good, but they're not always that pretty. So I've just laid the tuna down the middle, and I've laid the avocado down the middle, and now I'm going to have an attempt at rolling it. Okay, so it really isn't that difficult to do, to be fair. The mat is an ingenious invention. You just basically roll it and tuck the ends in, and you end up with a little sushi sausage. So the next step is to cut it so it looks all pretty. And it's not the prettiest in the world, but there's my wasabi, and here is my sushi. I have to cut my sushi with a bread knife. The reason being is if you cut a very soft sushi with a not very sharp, normal, regular kind of, just get my normal, regular knife, one of these knives, it squashes it. So I find sawing it a little bit doesn't make it that pretty, but it keeps it round and stops it squidging all out everywhere. So basically the filling for my sushi is tuna and avocado. And then when I've rolled it, I put a little bit of sesame seeds. I have 2 sesame seeds. I have black sesame seeds, which are really nice. They've got like a little smoky charcoal flavour, and just regular sesame seeds. A little bit of good fat along with the avocado, and they make a nice consistency for the top. Then what I do is I have a little bit of wasabi, which is basically just like a very hot horseradish sauce. So if you haven't got wasabi, you can use horseradish sauce, to be honest. It's not traditionally what you should use, but then I have little packets of soy sauce. Light or dark soy sauce is fine. It's very salty. You wouldn't want to add too much because it just takes away from the flavour of the sushi. You can put any filling in the sushi you want. You can put chicken, you can put beef, you can put whatever you want, really. I mean, it's your sushi. Traditionally it's chicken, duck, fish, things like that, but you can experiment. Use your macros, work out your macros. If you're having rice and chicken, there's nothing in seaweed. You can have whatever you want, and you can put cucumber in it, you can put peppers in it if you chop it up small enough, and just use your macros from your rice and your macros from whatever protein you're supposed to have, and make yourself some sushi. There's nothing in it. It's absolutely fine, and it's really tasty, and to be honest, it's making me want to eat food today, having something a little bit different like this gorgeous sushi. It's not my meal time yet, but I've prepared it in advance. Be prepared, fail to prepare, prepare to fail. So I'm going to go and do a bit of work, go and have a shower, come down, and then I'll be hungry and ready for my meal number 2.